How do you know that the capacitors of a power supply are going bad? By the way, this is my SMPS, and this is actually a pretty old SMPS. Right there you can see this is a fan, and I've just like cut down all the connectors of the SMPS because I need to use this for some other purpose. So this is the exact SMPS, and this is the main capacitors. These are the main capacitors. So these are the input capacitors, are the 220 volts input capacitors, and these are the output capacitors. So right there you can see over there on this particular capacitor, you can see there is a bit of rush kind of thing appearing on top of the capacitors. You can see right there. You see, all that is actually the electrolyte of the capacitor that is just like getting leaked out. And this capacitor is will actually not last a very long time. This will actually blow up. You can see there is a lot of movement as well because the capacitor is kind of swelling up. And you can right here you can see there's also curvature kind of stuff that's just going on, similar with this capacitor as well. You can see that the capacitor is actually curving up a bit. Right there you can see the capacitor is curving up a bit. So this is how you know how that your capacitors are just gonna go bad, or your capacitors have already gone bad. These capacitors are actually prone to blow ups and all, so it's better to change them periodically, especially if your power supply is kind of cheap. In my case, this is actually a pretty cheap power supply. So right there I'm gonna change this capacitor. This one looks seems to be okay, so I'm not gonna touch this one, but this one, these two capacitors are surely gonna be replaced before anything happens.